Okay. So due to this one, it's true. Because this one's true because squeeze theorem. I'm not going to tell you how to get that, but this is always, oops, my bad. Sorry. This is a true statement for now. Because if I were to plug in 0, that would give me 0 over 0. So 0 over 0 is 1. So therefore, is something that you have to know. No, 0 over 0 is not 1, but due to squeeze theorem is equal to 1. So then let's look at this question. As the limits x approaches 0 of 2 tan square of x over x squared. Now, sometimes we had to make math happen. And I'm saying that in the most sincere way. It's definitely not a way to say just, make math happen. In this particular case, you really do have to make math happen. Huh? Oh, sorry. I always forget. Is that better? Okay, so, and we know sine of x over x. But the problem, we have tan squared of x over x squared. What's the best way to approach this? There was a mistake. Asim, I need you to help her with exponent rules. So in this case, what can I do with tangent square? Any good questions? Yes, Asna? Yes, yes, really good. 2 sine square of x over x squared times 1 over cosine square of x. Now, there's a reason why I changed the cosine square to the other side. Because when you multiply out, it's still going to get sine square over cosine square. So that's still tangent of x. Now, one thing you have to understand is when x equal to 0 on 1 over cosine square of x, just plug in the 0. What is cosine of 0? What's cosine of 0? 1, right? And the nice thing is this. Can I just write down limit x approaches 0? I can even take a 2 out. And this one, just like a shadow clone yesterday we talked about. Sine of x over x times sine of x over x. Does that make sense? Because sine square of x over x squared is sine x over x, sine of x over x, times 1 over cosine square of x. Now we know this is already equal to what? What is this equal to? What is this equal to? 1, because you're placing cosine square of 0 is 1. 1 over 1 is still 1. So this one's just going to be 2 times 1 times 1 times 1, so equal to 2. So the answer is 2. Does that make sense?
Wait, did you move the 2 to the front of the...
Yeah, you can take any constant, long as the 2 is not like right here. If 2 is right here, you cannot take it out because that's argument. If a 2 says in the front of sine, that's a constant. Yeah, tan 2x, you cannot take out 2. But you can say tan 2x. If it's tan square 2x, then it's going to be tan 2x times tan 2x. Yes.
So, do you have to move the do you have to move the 2 in front of the limit?
I can move 2 in front of the limit. Yeah, that's okay. If it's a constant, you can take it out. But it's only its multiplication, though. Now, 2x plus 1, you cannot take the 2 out. But if it's 2x, you can take out 2. Does that make sense? Yes.
So the 1 cosine squared, how does it turn into 1?
Because if you, the first thing about limit is plug in, right?
Oh,
So cosine of 0 is what?
cosine of 0 is 1.
Yeah. So 1/1 is 1. I'm going to talk about a second case where this I would say probably I. This is the case is the limit x approaches 0, sine of 5x over sine of 6x. Now, if you pay attention, this in math there is something called I don't know how to spell it. It's called corollary. It means like if one definition is true, the opposite is also going to hold true. So in this case, when limit x approaches 0 of x over sine of x is equal to what? Yeah, because 1, if you flip over, is still 1, right? So this one's equal to 1. Does that make sense? Okay. So can I write this as limit as x approaches 0 of sine of 5x over 1 times 1 over sine of 6x? Can I just split up like this? What do I need here though? What do I need here and what do I need here? X, you do need an x. So can I multiply top and bottom by x? X over x? Yes.
So for the one we just did before this for f, isn't the identity that for sine of x over x equal 1, doesn't the limit have to go from infinity?
No, x has to go to 0.
I thought we wrote yesterday.
No, this is 0. If I write it infinity, then you had to go back and change it. It's 0. So now we can have its limit x approaches 0 of sine of 5x over x now times x over sine of 6x. And this is, now what do I need here though? What do I need here? In terms of first thing here. And what do I need here? I need a 5 on one side, right? I need a 6 on the numerator, right? Can that happen? Yeah. I can multiply by 5 over 5 and 6 over 6. Why? Just because I can. And this 6 can move to here. And then 5 over 6 is going to be in the front. Does that make sense? Sine of 5x over 5x now times 6x over sine of 6x. We already know this is a 1. This is a 1. So the answer is 5 over 6. And some of you guys are Mr. Ye. I don't know why you make it so complicated. You could have just done this. And you could have just done this. Answer is 5 over 6. Yeah, but you break every single kind of math that you can break over there. So if you write down like that, just cancel the sine and sine and x and x. It's really bad. It's like a very awful. But you cannot do that. But you did math here. I didn't break any rules. I multiplied by x over x. I multiplied by 5 over 5 and 6 over 6. Can I just move the 5 inside? Can I move the 6 inside? Yeah, I can. And I just left with the 5 over 6. The answer is 5 over 6. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Because one of the 5s go to here, right? See this 5 right here? Oops, sorry, that's the one I just got rid of. This 5 go into here, and this 6 go into here, but I still have 5 over 6 left here. And but I make that happen. I just move around because multiplying, you can move around. 2 times 3, 3 times 2, it doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, test is moved to Friday. Because I have to move again.
With one to go now. I have six. Like I did here. I'm just moving one. You put it on the bottom. Finish for my
Finish what?
my test corrections. But you know I'm going back
You're grinding on the back?
there. Hey,
Why can't you just grind every day?
hey, I don't know.
Jeez.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know.
You don't know, eh?
I don't know.
No,
Hey,
you cannot do that, sir.
What?
I already told you you cannot do that.
Oh, yeah, that's not.
Move the code. Move. Look, when something like this,
Uh.
never get rid of cosine on both sides.
Oh, that's
What you can do is you can set equation equal to 0 by moving this to the other side, factor out a cotan.
Oh.
Try that. You're gonna get 4 answers instead of 2 answers.
Oh, so this eliminates the answers, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. See, you're paying attention.
Yeah, I do understand that.
Yes.
So these two are right, but there's two more, right?
Yes.
I mean, I got you. Then I just combine them, multiply them together. You don't have to just like do it in one like whole thing. You can split it apart because you're still multiplying, right?
Yeah.
You want to make it easy for yourself. You want to just put the like on it.